All parents want their toddlers to learn how to walk, right?
Good job!
It's not weird to want your child to learn how to walk before anybody else and hit those milestones right on target. Totally normal. We all do it. It's up until you get to your third child. Stop walking! I'm not ready for this right now. But let's be real, every child learns at their own pace because every single child is different. I've had 4 kids, and each one learned how to walk at a different time. 14 months, 8 months, 12 months, and 32 months. In this video, I'm going to share with you the stages of walking, ways that you, the parent, can help motivate your child to walk, physical obstacles and late walkers, as well as sharing with you what we're doing with our 4th child who happens to have Down syndrome and what we're doing to help motivate her and encourage her to walk. My name is Leilani, and this is our channel, Living with Eve. Consider subscribing and clicking on that notification bell if you're interested in joining us on our journey as we share tips, support, and encouragement to help you raise your child because your child's exceptional too. So let's talk about the stages of walking briefly. Now the first stage is the bouncing stage. That's when your child is going to start bouncing on their legs and building those leg muscles. Now as a parent, what you can do is just encourage them to bounce by giving them support, a place to bounce, and encouragement. The next stage is going to be the pull up stage. This is when they're going to be pulling up on furniture, on chairs, and even people. The best thing you can do here, of course, is to encourage them to keep going. You can also give them places for them to pull up on. And one great thing is if you allow them to pull up on people, that gives them an unstable surface, and that actually encourages them to improve on their balancing skills. Now, after the pull-up stage, you're going to get them standing up alone, and you're going to move into the cruising stage. If you don't know what the cruising stage, it's when they're going to start taking side steps as they hold onto furniture and chairs, and of course people as well. Some tips that you can do as a parent to help motivate them to cruise is, of course, give them an unstable surface like a person, or cruise along with them standing up. You can also have them go on one side of the couch and hold a toy or treat on the other side of the couch to encourage them to go to that toy or treat. It's important that they're learning both directions, left and right. You can also put 2 different pieces of furniture very close to each other, but far enough apart that your child can reach from one side to the other, which will lead them to the next step, which is toddling. This is the crazy step that drives me absolutely crazy because you don't know when they're gonna fall down and bust their face or, oh, I'm not trying to scare you, I'm sorry. The toddling stage is when they're really starting to move around without support and they're very, very wobbly, their back is arched. The best thing you can do as a parent is not to panic, let them do this, but be there to supervise and sharpen your quick response skills to catch them before they hit the pavement. If your child is really adventurous with walking around and you are concerned that they're gonna fall and hurt themselves, one thing you can do is get these nice foam mats. They're very soft and it will help prevent injuries when they fall and give you some peace of mind as well. You can also pad the tables with pool noodles, and if you have a fireplace with any sharp edges, you can also create a fireplace cover. Sometimes they have them online that you can buy, but you can also check out Pinterest that has some tutorials. We made our own. Now after the toddling stage, that's when you're going to get into the bending and the reaching, and they're really at this point exploring and getting into everything. Now this is a great opportunity for me to move into those walkers that are struggling walkers, whether it's something that's physical that's in the way or neurological. Now, if you have any concerns, if your child has any of these physical disabilities, of course, check with your pediatrician and talk with them first. Especially if you've never had a child before, you want to understand these stages of walking to give yourself peace of mind. It is completely normal that the child walks with stiff legs in the very beginning and arches their back, but there are some situations where the child has some deformities in their leg or they're pigeon-toed. I know that the parent does know best and they know their child, and you can request a referral to go see a physical therapist to see if that's necessary. A physical therapist will work with your child on those walking skills, and also they will be able to get them leg braces and fitted for those and teach you how to use them properly, as well well as your child. Now, in Naomi's case, we do use the smaller leg braces, which are great because she has a problem with curving her feet inward. I do think that has to do with a lot with the low tone that Down syndrome kids have, but we use those leg braces for half a day to build those upper body, upper leg muscles, and then we take them off to encourage her to strengthen the ankle muscles. So she's kind of getting a nice well-rounded exercise routine of walking through the day. Now, Naomi's milestones are very, very unique, and if you want to see more about that, I'll go ahead and stick a link up there as well. With Naomi, we're having to work more with stairs now and hills. She's absolutely terrified of hills and stairs. When she comes up to them, she just kind of sits and butt scoots like she used to. Of course, we're giving her opportunities to do more long distance walking. And of course, right now she's going through a phase where she is on strike against physical therapy, which I have a video. If you click on, I will explain all of that to you as well as talk to you about childhood stubbornness. Now, I know I did a very, very brief overview of the stages of walking, and I hope it was very helpful. If you do have any questions for me about, things that my kids went through or questions about Down syndrome in general, please feel free to leave those in the comment section, and I will do the best I can to give you a good answer. Don't forget to give us a big thumbs up, and if you're interested in more videos to help support and encourage you as a parent, then journey with us, click on the subscribe button and the bell notification, because I know that your child is exceptional too. Thanks for joining us. Bye.